Yo, alright everybody, we are here today checking out a completely free-to-play banger. I'll have a link for you guys down below in the description in case you want to check it out. Definitely encourage you to do so if you do enjoy it, because this game actually is multiple choice based, different endings as well, so assuming we get to an ending or not, definitely gives you a little bit of incentive for alternative choices for you guys to make. But this here is Tea with a Vampire. We're apparently lost in the forest, and we come upon a cabin in the woods. I don't know how or when I got here. I was walking home and I suddenly got lost. I've been walking this path since. I decided to continue down this path in the hopes of eventually finding someone who can help me. However, the sun is about to go down and I start to get worried. I stop walking to look up. The sun's about to set, and dark clouds have started to form in the sky. It's getting late. I look towards the forest ahead of me and decide to take a closer look. The forest is quiet and I feel a cold breeze as I stand by the entrance. I start walking into the forest, hoping it'll bring me back home. As I'm walking, I get this uneasy feeling like something is wrong. It's been awfully silent, and I haven't heard or seen any animals since I started walking into this forest. There's nothing but the calm wind in the leaves and the sound of my footsteps. It's got to keep going, and I'll be out of here. I feel like I must have been walking for an hour now. All the trees surrounding me begin to feel familiar, like I've been walking past the same ones over and over. I'm starting to get really tired. I just want to go home. I sit down against a tree to take a break. I look up at the sky. It's clouded and dark. I feel like I'm completely lost at this point, but I don't want to just give up. How can it get any worse? Oh, come on. I get back up and try to take shelter under the branches of trees, but it's no use. I scan my surroundings in every direction in hopes of finding something more suitable for taking shelter. Oh, like a cabin? Then I see it in the distance, an old-looking cabin. It's not what I expected to find out here, but at least it's a sign that I'm no longer alone. Perhaps I can ask the person living here if they're willing to help me. I start running towards the cabin. As I approach the cabin, I take a look around. The grass around it is tall and the windows have all been boarded up. It doesn't look like someone has been here for a long time. I take shelter under the roof and approach the door. I try knocking on the door to see if anyone is home. I wait, but there's no answer. Does anyone even live here? I knock on the door again, to no answer. Just as I'm about to reach for the handle, the door opens a little. The sound of the door creaking makes me tense up a little. An arm reaches through the darkness from within the cabin to hold the door open. Then the voice of a woman speaks. Hello. I feel relieved knowing I'm no longer alone.
May I help you?
Okay, so we got our first choice. Ask to come inside or ask for directions. I mean, in this type of situation, I guess I'm glad that somebody's around, but maybe just want to get to where we're going, right? Hello, I got lost on my way home. Can you please tell me which way is out of this forest?
You must be cold. Come inside first.
But I'd be fine if you just tell me which direction to go.
Walking alone in the forest at night will get you nowhere. Please come inside.
Door slowly opens to pitch black darkness.
Please come in.
Reluctantly, I step inside. The door closes behind me and I'm enveloped in total darkness. Why is it so dark? I can't see anything.
I'm sorry it's so dark. Do not worry, your eyes will adjust to the darkness.
Maybe just turn on a light, huh? I'm starting to have doubts of this being a good idea. Although it's better than being outside.
Please come with me to the living room. I will guide you.
I try to follow her through a small hallway. I'm suddenly stopped when something hits my legs.
There's a couch in front of you. Take a seat.
Feel around the side of the couch and sit down. It's very comfortable.
Would you like some tea?
The game is called Tea with a Vampire, huh? Sucked it, I guess. Be courteous. I mean, we don't necessarily have to sip it, right? We can just take it and be like, sure, I'll take it. Yes, please. That sounds nice.
I'm glad. It will take some time. Please stay here.
She walks behind the couch and enters what I assume is a kitchen. It's become a little easier to see in the darkness now. I should take a look around in this room while I'm alone. Click on objects to inspect them. A question mark will appear for objects that are interactable. The armchair sits on the opposite end of the room. It's small and feels very comfortable. There's a few books stacked on the shelves. It's hard to tell what they're about because the titles are unreadable in the darkness. I should leave them alone for now. It's a painting that looks like a black and white grid. I don't know why someone would want to have something like this. Maybe I just don't know about modern art enough to understand its appeal. The window's completely boarded up from the outside. There's a little flower sitting on the windowsill. The poor thing doesn't seem to be getting much sunlight. Yeah, no kidding. I don't think there's anything left to look at. I sit back down before she comes back.
Hey.
As I sit down, I'm startled by a sudden voice calling out to me from behind the couch.
Your tea is ready.
Oh, what's with your...
Tea? Oh, do not worry about that.
Here's your tea. Don't worry about that. You have chompers? She hands me the cup of tea and slowly moves over to sit on the other side of the table. She's looking directly at me, completely still. I try to act calmly, but I'm too frightened to speak. She's being eerily quiet. It's as if she's waiting for something. I look down at the tea she gave me. I can feel its warmth in my hands. Maybe she wants me to drink it. Oh. Well, I said I would accept it, but I didn't want to drink it. Now it seems like we're being put to the test here. By this girl with giant chompers. I realize she's probably waiting on me to drink the tea and take a sip. It tastes sweet. I try to force a smile at her. She smiles back.
It's good to have you here. It's not often that I have guests. I'm sure you must have some questions. Is there something you wish to talk about?
Well, I mean, how about we address the, elephant in the room here? What are you?
What am I? Pale skin, red eyes, sharp teeth. I'm a vampire, my dear human.
I thought vampires didn't exist.
Oh, the world has forgotten my kind. But here I am. But there's no reason to be afraid. I do not desire to hurt you. I merely want to have you as my guest and drink tea together. So long as you behave well, human, we'll get along nicely.
I mean, of course you don't want to hurt me. You want to feed off of me for ages to come. She seems like she's being friendly, but I don't know how long she'll stay that way. I really want to get out of here, but I don't want to upset her. What should I do? We don't want to upset her, do we?
You do not seem very talkative, human.
I mean, the other option was for me to leave. I didn't choose that one, so this one's better, right?
Is something on your mind?
No, it's nothing.
Are you sure? You've barely touched your tea.
It's fine. I try not letting the fear get to me. I just hope she doesn't have any other bad intentions.
Say, human. Why did you knock on my door?
Like I said, I couldn't find my way home.
No other reason at all?
No, miss. She sits quietly for a while.
You look tired, human. I think it's time for you to rest for the night. I will take you to your room now, and I would like to continue our conversation tomorrow.
But I don't want to stay here. Please, miss, let me go home.
You really want to go home? I'm afraid that's not possible. You are my guest now, and I will take good care of you. I promise you will start to like it here.
Sounds like words that you're letting me know that I'm not allowed to leave ever.
Now, come with me, please.
She leads me to the end of the hallway. I enter a small bedroom. I can tell there's a bed in the corner and what seems to be a nightstand next to it.
Night-night.
With those final words, she leaves me alone and shuts the door behind her. I'm stuck here. But at least I won't be seeing her for a while. How will I get out of here, though? I don't feel safe around her. I can't just leave, though. I fear the things she will do to me if I try. Look, if we make it to the next day, we gotta try to escape in this daytime. That way, if we make— oh, God! I was gonna say, that way if we make it out, she can't chase us out in the sun. What's happening? I mean, she was creeping on me as we were sleeping. I was quietly asleep and all of a sudden I got woken up by a loud scraping sound. I was confused at first. I thought everything was just a nightmare. I now realize that I'm still trapped in this house. I thought the sound was coming for me, but it seems to be getting slightly quieter. I sneak over to the bedroom door and listen. It sounds like it's moving towards the entrance door. The sound is then completely gone once I hear the entrance door open and close. Maybe she left. I slowly open the door and peek into the hallway. It seems to be safe for now, but it's very dark. I think this is my opportunity to explore the house for a bit while she's gone. I shouldn't spend too much time here, however. I need to get back in bed before she comes back. Explore the house to find clues. You only have a limited amount of time to return to your bedroom. When you are done, you cannot save during this time once you have left the bedroom. Could I save before I exit, though? Okay, it let me save before we dipped out, so that's good. This is still my bedroom. Is this counting against me time-wise? I hope not. The bed we just woke up in. There's a large closet. I take a look inside and find a small box of candles. Maybe this can help me see better in the dark. Oh, look at that. There's actually light. That's pretty neat. Nothing else there. Okay. But we got some light. That's kind of cool. Check my bed again? No. Let's go outside. I found a light now. Am I ready to leave? Sure. I imagine that's where we came out of, right? I peek inside the living room. No one is here. It seems that I'm completely alone. Small potted flower. I don't think that was there before. It used to be over on the windowsill. There seems to be a note stuck underneath it. Should I read it? What it says? Yeah, read the note. I pick up the note from underneath the flower pot. It's a short story titled Little Flower. Once upon a time, there was a little flower on top of a windowsill. The flower was in a dark place of boarded up windows and locked doors. With no one to care for it, the little flower would lose a petal each passing day. It felt lost and alone, as it could not escape the hopeless situation it had been put in. Story ends there. I feel like there should be more to the story. It ends quite sad. I wonder if that's kind of like a hint towards the vampire girl itself. There's a large bookcase. Yeah, we've checked that. Oh, okay, so now we can check out the books as we have the light. Top shelf, sure. The top shelf has some books about cooking, but I'm more interested in the photo that's turned around. It's a monochrome photo of a girl with long hair and wearing a dress. She's standing with her back turned by the edge of a cliff to the ocean. I wonder who. Topic acquired photo. The middle shelf contains some fantasy books about adventures and such. Nothing of interest. It's a notebook. It's filled with a bunch of hastily written ideas for stories. Lots of them have been rewritten several times to the point it no longer resembles the original idea. Most of them fail to have any coherent storyline. I can only imagine this person must be going through a writer's block, or they just can't be satisfied with what they have come up with. Notebook. Okay, so notebook. The painting with the grid pattern. Looks like a chessboard. Paintings. Okay, so we got another topic maybe to speak about. What else? It's a painting of what seems to be a forest. The art looks quite good. I wonder if she's the one who made it. More paintings. We've already checked that out, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go to what looks to be a kitchen, maybe? Yes. It's the key. Oh, the key was. Yeah, we gotta find out what's in that. There are many more teacups lined up inside the cabinets. I guess she really does like tea a lot. Topic acquired tea. Same thing? Yeah. There's a hatch on the floor in the kitchen. I try opening it. It won't budge. I don't see a keyhole anywhere. I guess there's no way for me to open it right now. Ooh. Could this be it? Less than 7 minutes left. Oh, that was it. Thank you. The door is locked. Is that the front door? Huh. Seems we've turned around now. More paintings. Less than 7 minutes. Okay. So hurry up, Falcon. Go there. Ooh. More paintings? Yes. It's a painting of what seems to be the self-portrait, but it's missing a face. I guess it's kind of hard to paint yourself when you don't know what you look like. She can't look in a mirror now, can she? Self-portrait. Nothing in there. So that's probably our room where we came out of, obviously, right? So this will bring us back over here. Let's go through... Wait, no, we came in through there. Go through this door. I feel relieved when I look at myself. Oh, that's me. Man, I'm a cutie. Still me. Despite the situation, I'm glad that at least I haven't been turned yet. I wonder how it happened to her, though. I guess I could ask her about it. Okay. So we got everything done in time. We got topics, too. The next day I find her in the living room. However, she doesn't seem to notice me right away. She's just sitting in her chair, while quietly humming to herself. The melody is sort of calming as I sit down to have a listen.
Oh, you're here. I hope you slept well. Would you like some tea?
Apparently I could have switched this up. Something. At some point, maybe I could have either gotten something to choose this, or maybe it's just something we could choose later. Or maybe had we not drinking the tea, that could have been a available option to us. But we only got issue. Sure.
Splendid. I knew you would begin to like it. Now, let us have some tea.
Yeah, more than likely. I guess if we had said no to the tea, maybe that could have been the option down below to actually choose. After a bit of waiting, she comes back with 2 warm cups of tea.
I know it must be hard for you to get used to your new environment. I want you to get more comfortable by getting to know each other better. So, feel free to ask me any questions you may have.
Some dialogue options will increase or decrease the vampire's opinion of you, which is represented by a white bar. Of you. White bar. You only have a limited number of options to pick. Okay. Not sure where this bar is right now, but... affection for tea, reading books, paintings, girl in the photo, past life, and... me leaving. I don't think she's gonna like that one too much, so let's ask about tea. Why do you like tea so much?
Why not? It's great for having conversations with people, and it feels nice to have a warm drink in your hands. Besides, it'd be pretty weird if we had dinner together instead, would it not?
Alright, that's our bar. That's good. Went up. Yeah, I'm not sure if we probably share the same type of dinner, and I would. I mean, I'd probably have something from a cow. You'd literally be sucking into cow. Alright, let's see here. Seems she was writing stories, so... you have quite a few books laying around. Do you like to read?
Yes, reading used to be one of my favorite pastimes. Now, not so much.
What happened?
All the books I have are the same. They're all about some great hero defeating an irredeemable villain. It irks me so much. It feels like no one understands the villain has a reason for the things they do.
Do you, see yourself as a villain? Because if so, I'm a little bit worried about that.
Well, maybe it does not matter so much since it's all fictional, but still.
That's the point, and try writing your own stories. Well, the notebook that we saw apparently would give us the indication she has. So is this option here available because we know about that, or would saying that's going to make her angry because she's been trying, but obviously failing because of the writer's block that we read about? Well, let's try that one. Maybe you should write your own book. Tell the story you want to tell.
How would I do that? I don't have anything to tell.
You can just make something up. Don't you have any ideas?
I'm not sure. I have some ideas from time to time. My mind is occasionally occupied by silly fantasies. I find them to be entertaining, so I write them down sometimes. But I can never seem to finish any of them. I always get stuck, unable to find the right words.
Oh, why down? I was humoring you.
I feel like I should just give up.
Don't give up. Maybe you could share your ideas with me. I could tell you what I think and give you some of my ideas.
You would do that for me?
Sure, it could be fun. Okay, there, yeah, go back up.
Thank you. Some help might be just what I need. I guess it'll be some other time, though, if we have that time.
You've been here forever, apparently, so we got nothing but time. Right? Paintings. She has a lot of them, so maybe she likes them. Did you make all those paintings?
Yes, I did. I like to paint sometimes. What do you think of them?
I like them. You have a very good artistic skill.
Why, thank you. I'm not sure how to feel about that, but I appreciate your compliment.
By the way, I noticed that one of the portraits is faceless. Why is that?
Ah, that one. I made it to remind myself of what I am, but it is left unfinished as I cannot paint what I cannot see. It's been so long, I cannot remember what my face looks like.
Well, what if I helped you finish it? Would that help you remember?
I guess you could try instructing me on what to paint. Perhaps we could paint you as well.
Sure.
I'm so excited.
Okay. So the girl in the photo was the one that we saw on the shelves, right? Now, I think it said it was turned the other direction, as in not pointing outside of the shelf, but towards inside of the shelf, as in you don't want to see it. So it feels like bringing that up might not be the best thing, same with past life. I feel like, as a matter of fact, I feel like the remaining options here are going to be basically dropping down this bar of affection. Who's in that photo in the shelf?
That? Oh, that's some photo of someone who is long gone. I would prefer not to discuss it.
I told you.
I would also prefer that you do not look at things that are obviously not for your viewing. I told you. I have to come to realize that you have asked me a lot of questions so far. However, I do not actually know anything about you. So human. I want to ask, do you have a name?
My name is Falk. Hey, I couldn't fit Falcon or Falcon 69 in case you're wondering, so I had to go with Falk.
I have not met anyone called Falk. Nice to meet you, Falk. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today. It is time for you to rest for the night again.
I mean, I'm a big boy. I could sleep, or a big girl. I could sleep whenever I'm ready.
I will take it to your room now.
So it feels like maybe we should have just asked her about her past life. Maybe that could have probably been the better option. Not creepy. Gotta find what's in that hatch. Soon. I'm woken up by the loud scraping sound again. I decide to get up and wait until I hear the sound of her going outside before leaving the bedroom. Okay. Oh, the hatch is open. The hatch is open this time. Did you forget to lock it? I decided to take a closer look. It's incredibly dark down there. I'm afraid if I go down there, I won't be able to come back out. I've got no other options if I'm going to find a way out of here. I have to see what's down there. I slowly descend the stairs. When I enter the room, my candle burns out. Oh, good. The basement is too dark to see anything now. I shouldn't have gone down here. I feel like this was a mistake. I don't feel like I'm alone. Not sure those are more vampires, or by the looks of it, you could kind of just barely make out. I'm not sure that's a wound right there, or some sort of collar, but that looks a little bit suspicious to me. I see something in the darkness, but can't quite make out what it is. I feel a sense of dread, but there's no turning back now. I'm going to take a closer look. What the? I immediately shut my mouth in case someone could hear me. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Why would someone do this? There's something I can do for them. And here she is.
You have made a mistake coming down here.
Why do you have a sight? I freeze in place when I hear her voice. I turn around and see her standing in front of the staircase. I notice the weapon she's holding in her right hand. A sight. There's nothing that I can do in this situation. She would catch me if I were to run. Those poor girls, I can't end up becoming like them. Is there any hope of getting out of this? Or is this the end?
I wish you not to have seen this, Falcon. But unfortunately for you, this outcome was inevitable.
What have you done to them?
Oh, them? These are my guests, just like you, my dear. They would also try to escape me, but I could not let that happen. You humans are far too dangerous to be let go, and yet I need you alive.
You don't have to do this. I won't run away. I just put down your weapon. I mean, we can talk about this. We can have some tea and talk about it, you know?
So sorry, Falc. It's almost time.
Or what?
Why, tea, of course. This time, however, will not be pleasant for both of us. So, one last time. Let us have some tea.
She brought tea yet again. I'd almost gotten used to her presence, but this time she feels more like the blood-curdling monster she is meant to be. She said I was a danger to her earlier, but why didn't she just take my life in the beginning? Why'd she keep insisting on having tea together? She looks really bothered by something. Could it be that maybe she doesn't want to? I need to know. Why did she say I was a danger to you? I haven't done anything to hurt you.
You? No. But the others will. Falc, how many vampires have you met in your lifetime?
Oh, you're the only one.
Why do you think I'm the only one you've ever met? Why I hide in a cursed forest all by myself? It is because your people despise our existence. We were nothing but monsters in your eyes. If I had not hid myself from the world, I would have been long gone. Not like that matters to you anyway. You only seek your freedom. This is why you went down here, is it not? Humans will always hate my kind. I have no other choice but to keep you all captive here.
No, I mean, can't you see this is wrong? If you keep doing this, then you will never be free. Please, just let go of the past and start over.
Do you expect me to forgive, after all the suffering humanity has caused me? I've been alone for so long. Leading you all astray and keeping you trapped here is the only thing I know anymore. It's the only way I have been able to survive this long. I could never show my face out there again. The humans, they would hunt for me. It would certainly be the end of me.
You don't have to face it alone. Come with me. We can do it together.
No, I have too much blood on my hands. Yes, it is what keeps me alive. It cannot be helped. You have to understand that I could never let you go, especially now that you have seen what I have done.
I promise I won't do anything to hurt you. We can spend time together and I will protect you. You won't have to be alone anymore.
Oh, you're lying.
She suddenly stands up from her seat. She throws the teacup on the floor. Shards of ceramic scatters all around on the ground. I stand up in a panic and back up against the wall.
You humans are all the same. You think I am a monster. You only wish to kill me. Well, I will not let you. I will not let you deceive me. I will not let you find me. And I will not let you hurt me.
For a small moment she is silent. Then she stares at me.
Hey, human. I'm rather thirsty right now. Hi. I do not believe we have met. Let me introduce myself. Name is Hanota. I am a friend.
Think this is the developer?
It seems that your attempts at talking to the creature didn't end the way you had hoped. What a shame. I think you two had potential to become good friends, despite the creature's insatiable thirst for blood. Maybe I could offer some help so you may achieve a better outcome? Firstly, it's important to leave a good first impression. Whatever the creature may offer you, you must accept.
So I think we're actually very close. Like, you know how the last 3 options that we had to choose from the topics, I chose the one about the photo. Maybe had I not chosen that one and maybe chosen about asking about her past life, maybe that would have given us a bit more increase, enough to fill up that white bar, which maybe could have given us a chance to not get killed at the end and get the other outcome. But, as I've mentioned, because it's one of those games with multiple endings, it is a completely free-to-play game as well, I think I'll leave that up to you guys to check it out. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Definitely check out, and support indie developers like this, free game. If you'd like to see their ending on your own time, definitely give the game a download. I'll have a link for you down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time.